I'm the school social worker at Marshall Middle School. I want to talk with you about your parental rights and safeguards. Kansas parental rights and safeguards should be presented to you at least one time per calendar year. I call them the Roadmap to Special Education Services. It identifies what you, your student, and the school staff should do when working with your special education student. The prior written notice is written documentation proposing the initiation, change in services, identification, or placement of your special education student. It must be written in the parent's native language, be data-driven, and written in a manner that's easily understood. No educational jargon should be used. The parental consent is the written permission piece to start an evaluation or reevaluation process, initiate services, or implement a change in services of over 25%. A parent can revoke these changes at any time should they change their mind. What do you do if you don't agree with what's happening in the school setting? A federal complaint or state complaint can be filed at any time. A due process complaint can be issued when there's a refusal of services by the school, a refusal to initiate or change services, identification, or placement. You would also use this if the school is not implementing what's written in the IEP. This can be resolved through mediation or resolutionary agreements. How do you discipline a special education student? Well, they should not receive more than 10 out-of-school suspension days in a row, nor more than 10 days in a school year. If this happens, a manifestation determination meeting is held. This meeting identifies whether the behavior infraction was a part of the student's disability. If it was, then a functional behavior assessment is asked to be implemented. This determines the why behind the behavior. A behavior intervention plan is then put in place to work with the student on when those behaviors are happening. The school can also ask for a 45-day alternate educational setting. The basis of knowledge is when a parent expresses concern in writing to school staff about the need for special education services. It can also be request an evaluation is what it could look like, or teacher to staff, school personnel can express needs or concerns about a student's educational need. You would use this when looking at behavior for a student, for example. Thank you for listening to my quick overview of Kansas special education.
Created using Powtoon.